Sir Alex Ferguson once said that meanest of defense will surely win you titles. Well, from all indications, what we are seeing in the Premier League, defending champions Liverpool are clearly showing different signs. At Stamford Bridge, they were beaten by a late goal from Estêvão. My name is Elikem, and this is the VAR Room on Westmount City. We are back again, and guess what? We have a familiar face who has been away for some time. We have him back with us. Charlie, welcome.
Charlie, congrats.
Thank you. Tell us where you've been. We've missed you so much. Where have you gone? Where have you been?
Oh, I went to marry.
You went to the.
You went to
marry.
You went to
Allah.
Our head.
Charlie,
newly wedded.
Our head.
Oh, unyaska worry. Yeah, unyaska kakra.
Why you scan there? Why you?
Oh, unyaska baby. Saba unyaska kakra. You for marry. Yeah.
Nabila is back with us.
But I don't say they push me. I'll go marry too. You push me. I'll go marry. I'll go marry.
When you go marry?
Charlie,
Ronaldo.
Anyways, I've got Kwabena here with me. I've got Westman himself, and Nabila is back with us. Guys, welcome.
Thank you.
We'll start straight from the
Oh, I beg.
Bridge.
Oh, before we go, I beg.
Do the shout out.
I will give shout out to the missus.
Very important.
Any love of our time.
Charlie.
Yeah.
I love the sweet.
See how I
love
can't
the
say that
sweet.
this smart. Charlie, make her check say my ring deal. Yeah.
I say bling bling.
Yeah, we straight
Sharp.
out of the UK, innit? Right.
Charlie, love the
Yeah,
sweet.
so big shout out to the missus. And guys, I also want to say a big thank you. I know I've said it in private, but I want to thank the team, from those behind the cameras to all of you guys here. Thank you so much for showing up on our big day. I mean, and the big one that came into my suit. I mean, I'm so grateful. We have a beautiful family at Westman, so I'm so grateful to you guys. I mean, I know some things are in the pipeline for other people. I won't say much. I'll just leave you for the
Subscribe. And then,
We are glad to have you back, Nabila. Let me start with you, Kwabena. What happened at Stamford Bridge?
The Wonder Kid show. Estêvão, Caicedo. Hey, Charlie, Chelsea, your players. So.
team asset, yo.
Now, can't say you winning league, you know. But Charlie,
More we will be there.
But Charlie, team asset, you.
Adena Picky.
Hey, Adena Peke.
Apeke.
Hey. Oh, but Charlie, like, it was a very good game from both sides. Like, we really enjoyed the game, end-to-end action. But Chelsea did the most important thing in football by getting the maximum 3 points at the Stamford Bridge. There's one key thing in Liverpool that they really need to check this season. Remember when the season was about to start, I said something that one place Liverpool needs to really check this season is their midfield or their right back position.
Yeah.
And that's the place that is still a problem for them. Why, as a team, Caicedo, a defensive midfielder, has the ball. You gave him this space to move forward. He wanted to shoot at first. He stopped.
Van Dijk
No
and
one-
Co were virtually tracking back.
By Van Dijk, we need to know person to and
Van Dijk,
Charlie.
Yes, you know, Mapuka defender.
Mapuka defender.
Of late, it be like if they watch Cardi B too much.
I tell you,
Cardi B can't put it to sa.
oh, as a person, minister person to and say no, what put it to say as a minister person to and why like say me show you see or come in and I'm show you. No, I don't understand. They gave him a big space, Caicedo, to just shoot, and that was a brilliant goal from Caicedo. Caicedo scores always, like he scores
bangers.
belters,
Yeah.
like every time, good goals. Fortunately for Liverpool, Chelsea had some injuries in centre back. It's Chelsea, centre backs in April. So this year our right backs were playing as centre backs and other things. And Gusto, ball watching, he didn't know this thing Gakpo will come, and he just scored. And the changes this time around, Maresca did so well. The changes, bringing in McGill, Jamie Gittins, and also Estêvão was brilliant. We always bash him. I sit here and bash him when he doesn't do the substitutions very well. But this time around, he did so well in the substitutions. That really helped Chelsea get the winning goal from Estêvão, the one that kid. That kid, yeah, he will get Ballon d'Or before Lamine Yamal will get.
No, Arne Slot agenda be what Hanum
No.
See, Chelsea more winning game we on. But we could not forget, say Liverpool hasn't won any game in the last 3 games I'm playing.
Yeah, in all competition.
I'm winning game, yeah. And
But
we could not forget the fact, see, Arne Slot, Charlie. If you people they talk Amorim out, we gonna talk
Oh no, it's too early.
Why is it too early?
It's too early.
No, but
Amorim, no.
It's too early. Slot won the Premier League. You can't compare Slot and Amorim at this stage.
He took over a winning team from Jurgen Klopp.
Uh-huh.
Right now, into a new season, you won that league. Into the new season, you bought your own players,
Uh-huh.
your new tactics. These players are not getting your philosophy. 3 games in a row. Amorim is losing 3 games in a row.
But Amorim has not won 5 games. 5 two in a row.
Amorim in top player, 150 million.
No, but Amorim had a whole new
attack.
09. Anyways, let me come to you, Nabila.
Yeah.
Liverpool, on this day, they were given a taste of their own medicine. We've seen them, coming up with last-minute winners and all that.
Oh, last week, Crystal Palace.
It happened to them this time
Yeah.
at Stamford Bridge. Your major takeaways from the game?
I think it was a brilliant game of football and it also gave us a perfect throwback of what Barclays Premier League used to be.
Yeah.
I mean, end-to-end action, like Kwabna said. I mean, everyone wanted to get the win. I think that people are trying to downplay what Chelsea did. They are trying to make it look like Liverpool have rather lost form. So when I was coming, something was running through my mind. I wanted to ask you guys that, did Liverpool make Chelsea look better or Chelsea rather made Liverpool look worse? I think it is the latter, not the former. I think that Chelsea made Liverpool look very ordinary.
Yeah.
And 2 things. I think Maresca got it very right with his tactics. He's been catching a lot of it lately because he's been losing games. But a lot of people lose that context that Maresca lost these games with red cards. A lot of people don't attach that context when they're analyzing Chelsea's games. Of course, he's a rookie coach, but that, he doesn't have a lot of experience, so he's going to make mistakes with 10 men. Now, in this game proper, Maresca got it right, first with the selection, and number 2 with the tactics. Last season, Chelsea were building out with a 3-2 formation. But by that, when you look at them when they are building out, you see three defenders, 2 midfielders.
Yeah.
However, in the last couple of games, you've seen him play with rather a 2-3, where he leaves just the centre-backs at the back, and then the full-backs invert to join Caicedo in the middle.
Yeah.
Now, when he brought in Gusto, a lot of people, were asking how was the formation going to be like. But he did a brilliant job by bringing in Gusto. What Gusto did was that he made sure that there was a lot of rotations for Chelsea. So at a point, Gusto will act as the right centre-back. Reece James comes in. Reece James goes to right centre-back. Gusto is in there. Gusto was tracking the runs of McAllister. Very, very important. Because if you watched the game yesterday, the first half, Liverpool's build-up was all over the place. They could not build up. Why? Because Gusto's attention was on McAllister, who would help them progress the ball. And then Enzo Fernandez was also on Gravenberch. Sure. So now the build-up was on Konate, Van Dijk.
Who doesn't really do it that well.
And their keeper, Akwani, didn't ask a password.
Mama,
Davili or whatever his name. And you could see that Liverpool couldn't progress the ball. So
and even with the Gusto that I'm saying, if you check yesterday's critically, you could see clearly that most of the ball movement of Gusto, brilliant.
I was coming to that part. So a lot of people, this morning I was reading Twitter and I saw that people were giving him, he's saying that game that shows people's mindsets about football. Football is not just about what they do with the ball, but off the ball, brilliant. He was tracking rounds. Yeah. He was all over the place, and he helped Chelsea. Do a lot of movement in the middle. So for me, I think Maresca got it right. The tactic was spot on, and look, the changes, like Abna said, was great. So for me, I think it was more of Chelsea let Liverpool look ordinary more than Liverpool rather being in poor form and Chelsea rather beating Liverpool. If you are taking it that way.
Yeah. Breakdown. Westman Studio. Subscribe.
Let me come to you, Westman. And I like where Nabila ended it from. Look, we've seen a player like Florian Wirtz. He's come to the Premier League. He seems to be struggling to find his form in this Liverpool side. No goal, no assist yet. What's your take on him?
009. Yeah, starting BM. So your man is 002. Only in this 007. Maybe 7. Maybe level 100.
Yeah.
So they don't call level 200.
See, Florian Wirtz. When that news came out that your man they go Liverpool, to me personally, as a German guy, he had the option to go to Bayern Munich. He decided to go to Liverpool, and that price tag, I think he knew the pressure that's coming on him, and it doesn't surprise me. Say all this they happen. I just hope he finds his form he had at Liverpool, and
Because the pressure, the
had,
pressure will still,
Leverkusen.
the pressure will start mounting very soon.
No,
Hey,
the pressure
it's
is
already there.
It's already there.
But for Wirtz, is it not a case of adaptation? For me, I think that he's just struggling to adapt to the Premier League.
No, he's not the only new player in the
But I also
system.
feel like we also have to blame Slot. Slot doesn't really get the exact place
He's
to
played
play.
in different
He
positions.
has played him in different positions in most
Which
of the games.
positions? Which?
Yes, he played.
He's played on
He
the
called him
left
as
wing.
number.
He's playing on the right wing.
At Liverpool,
As number 10.
He's playing
At
also
Yes,
as number
Liverpool,
10.
he used to play left wing, right wing.
At
In
Leverkusen.
England,
You mean
at
at
Leverkusen.
Leverkusen, yeah.
So he's used to that. Oh,
No, he's used to that, but you should know that now he's playing in English
Yeah, in the
Premier
Premier League.
So he
That's-
has to be very tough.
No, that's why for me, I think that the Wirtz issue is not more on the player. Yes, Slots will have his issues, I think so. But for me, I think it's more of adaptation. I think that he needs time in the Premier League. You say, okay, Estêvão is adapting. Okay, you say Reinders is adapting. But mind you, the kind of player Wirtz is different. It's different from all these other players. For me, I think, yes, his quality has not been on show. Slot can take some of the blame. But for me, I think it's an issue of he needs a bit of time just to adapt in the team, get chemistry before he
Nabila,
can, fire as we all know.
all you said is an explanation, but it is still not an excuse. You need to deliver 150 million time on your.
Look,
I know,
guys,
boy.
Oh yeah.
It is so.
I agree with you because there's no time to.
Yeah.
And for a club like Liverpool and the amount they've spent, they need
I know you. Have you forgotten? Have you forgotten when Caicedo played for Chelsea's first game and when he caused that penalty against West Ham? You saw the Wellington boot they gave him. That his first game.
No, that one is,
You remember?
that one is agenda, people. But you see, for context, let's look at players who have moved directly from the Bundesliga to the Premier League. How many? No, relax. How many of them have been able to? Hit the ground.
About 80% don't do so.
Good.
Yeah.
So that's why I think that for context sake, I think he needs some time. Let's give him some time. I think eventually he'll get it right. That's what I think.
Oh no, he's a good player
Yeah.
because when he goes to even a German national team,
team.
we see how good he
he's got
plays
a
with the German.
brilliant free kick,
Yeah,
I
we
think,
see how
yeah.
good he plays in the German
Some
national.
players
So
are also not just meant for the Premier League.
that's it. So
So
it could
when
also
they
be
went to
another thing.
Napoli,
Yeah.
they score.
Yeah, that's also true. So sometimes
Rashford go back to United,
United.
United.
That be United your case. You know be. That be United.
Anyways, guys, let's do this briefly before we leave England. Yeah, I'll come to you one after the other. Your major takeaways from the Premier League this weekend. Just one thing. I'll start with you, Nabila.
Before the start of the Premier League, I think we did a prognosis and
Yeah.
I told you the teams to watch. I still think Everton is a team to watch in the Premier League this season.
Okay. So we still need to look out for them.
Everton.
They've gotten really good players in the likes of Grealish.
Yeah,
and all
they
that.
stopped. The only unbeaten team in England.
they beat
they stopped them.
Crystal Palace.
Them are admin for Twitter. I don't know what you go do right now. If you go update them about or whatsoever.
I was telling a friend of mine that I was in a car coming with
you go
that.
change them.
You go change
You
them.
small
Change
team who are competing, who pressing it.
Oh,
This
yeah.
out there.
Well, so far, what you've observed in the Premier League, especially this weekend?
Arsenal. Seems like Arsenal is about to prove all of us wrong.
Arteta is a coach.
No, I think if after 6 years you win the league, you've not proven anyone wrong.
You don't think
Arteta is a
No,
coach.
no,
I don't think you are
to
proving
win the
wrong.
league this season.
Yes.
Anything aside the league or the Champions League for me is failure.
No, the reason why I'm using the word to prove us wrong is everybody has that mindset of Arsenal or that first I could do dinner require You know, that kind of
Yeah.
I don't know.
So you think it's time that they'll prove everyone wrong? Well,
Anyways, come now.
Okay, so with Arsenal like this, as Wes said, Arteta needs to really learn a lot. One, he's not managing the players so well. For example, now Odegaard is injured. We don't know how long Odegaard will be back. But looking at how things is, his injury is, I don't know whether it's a grade 1 or grade 2. But if it's a grade 1 injury, meaning he will stay home for a muscle injury, he will stay home for 1 to 3 weeks. If it's a grade 2, maybe 3 to 6.
Yeah.
And it's not looking good because look at how he even brought in Saka. When Saka was injured, and he just put him in one Carabao Cup against Port Valley, and everyone was saying,
I think it was to build this fitness.
no, but
what do you think?
no. Sometimes you see what's what's the name? Pep has also done with Rodri. Now Rodri is also injured.
Yeah.
One good thing that Chelsea has done is how they've managed Reece James. They saw how Reece James is an injury-prone player, so they've been able to get him so well to not play most of the games.
Yeah.
That is the exact thing I expect Arteta and Pep to do, because if they don't do that, they'll load the players with a lot of games, and that's when they'll break down.
Well, one thing is for sure, the Ghanaian players, the likes of
Yeah.
Player
guys,
Papa
if you've not seen
Antoine
if you've not seen that first goal, that brilliant solo
Nah,
run,
Charlie.
catch a glimpse of that.
Abandon Bobo.
Yeah, I no.
Only
Charlie,
Bobo, Kwabena.
Big shout out to producer. Big shout out to producer.
You know-
Big shout out to producer. Big shout out to producer.
Alexander Song.
No,
Only
It's on record. Producer actually said that
Yes.
Semenyo will finish this season as the leading top goal scorer.
And right now, if you check the goal contributions,
I think he's just 2 goals
Yeah,
shy
2
of
goals.
Erling Haaland.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, let's move on to Spain.
Hey.
At the
Highlight.
Ramon
Highlight.
Sanchez Pizjuan.
Hey, Charlie, missing next month, God willing. If Kopama is back, the other players are back and they come start.
I like the guy doing the ad libs at the back. Why the ad libs?
Nana Kwame, no. I promise. And it's our players now make it fit. I promise you. Barca version by 5.
Chelsea, Barca.
The highlight.
Sevilla to match on 4.
You want the highlight?
Also, Obon Pies Kopama by
Kopama will be back and the rest of the players who are injured will be back.
Barca for also Obon Pies.
They only said discomfort.
In their pubic area.
It's not been stated.
Pubic area, no. STI. We're going to STI.
It's not been stated. What happened at the Pizjuan?
Charlie, I mean, the match, he beat me. He beat me. He beat me because the Barca fans, or the Barca as a team, let me know if you say Barca fans. Barca as a team is making them feel like maybe the team is so good. They are able to play so well. They are able to do kind of simple
comeback.
Remontada. Remontada. Now you're trying to say. They're able to do comeback. So whenever they are even down, they're able to play so well. But there's one key thing that they have to see, that the high line. Now teams have been able to catch you up now. Last season, what you were playing, by all means, teams will come back, watch clips of it. That is what is why Arne Slot now as Liverpool. When you win the league, especially, you put a lot of pressure on yourself.
That's what makes Pep Guardiola stands out as a coach.
That's the thing. Because you need now people will just get to know about how things should be and other things. One more Kofi Piano, Asho, Kofi Piano, Alexis Sanchez, Kofi Piano, Asho. One man, another 36-year-old man, Cesar Azpilicueta, Chelsea legend, so Asho. Hey, Basa, Charlie, this 4-1, the 4-1 defeat is so bad. The right back position wasn't so good. Koundé wasn't able to see the ball so well. Kubasi, I feel like Inigo Martinez, Neymar, Kubasi, now all good.
Are you sure?
Oh, Charlie.
He was the leader. He was a leader in defense. That's for that. And he's one key player Barca will miss this season.
But Robert Lewandowski, you can't cry train. Penalty no jaibo.
Yeah. You spoke about the remontada, and it's something that has been associated with Barca.
Yeah.
In fact, Hansi Flick's Barcelona.
Yeah.
They had the opportunity to do the comeback. It didn't materialize this time.
They wanted to come back, but when they tried, they went back again.
Come back to me. Producer,
No, but Barca, I don't know right now. We should tag them as a 2-man team. So that means that if Lamine is not around, if Rafinha is not around, I mean they can play. Is that the team that Barca is trying to
Lamine
build?
Walker, we under 21 team B of PSG Besham. The likes of Malulu ni Mbaye.
No, but that's the Champions League.
No, the thing is, we've pampered them for 2 months. Team in yet. I'll tell you the
Barcelona
truth.
team
Barcelona
team
apart from Pedri and some few players that play so well. They're trying to tell me when they go on Rafinha and Sanyamko injury, they can't play.
Do you remember that some time back, and this was off screen, I was telling you that there was a content I wanted us to create about Barca. And I was telling you that Barca, though they were winning, but there was an issue with it.
I remember so well.
Do you remember I told you
so
something
well.
like that?
I remember so well.
We didn't shoot that
content.
content.
We didn't shoot that content.
The problem with Barcelona is that, especially, I was telling you that in the Champions League, for instance, Barca lack a lot of depth, especially in central defense.
That is true.
Even that was even before they sold Inigo Martinez.
Yeah.
If you remember, I was telling you that. Even that was before they sold Inigo Martinez. Now you have sold Inigo Martinez. Who are your centre back pairing? You have Kubasi, you have Araujo. Who is -1+1 because in double back on
The nine glass.
What's I say?
In nine glass.
Just to make things clear, 2 Chelsea fans, Barca fan there.
This has nothing to do with being a Chelsea fan.
Yeah,
but it's about stating the fact.
Agenda West one.
No, but it's about stating the fact that you see, Barca has a problem in central defense. Now you sold Inigo Martinez, like Rusefa said, is the leader of your team. Who was the so more orchestra, no conducting high line. Yeah. But you see, as a conductor with free horn, and that's it. It's chaos. There is chaos everywhere in Barca. What I say, and so like the defeat, I was watching the highlights. I mean, I couldn't watch the full game. I was watching the highlights, and I was telling you guys off air that I said goals. Now I'm saying that it was to breach their highlight, and like I was saying, teams seems to be finding out. Now, before the season started, I remember you guys shot a content, I think, about La Liga, and you mentioned the fact that second season Hansi Flick always has a problem. I don't know whether it was Stefan or I think one of you guys mentioned second season Hansi Flick to be a problem, and it looks like.
See, you see the funny thing with you see the funny thing with him. On try my own palm no. On not very resigning. Today I had him say.
So it seems like it's caught up with them. So for me, I think Barca's problem is a lot. I mean, in terms of depth, like Kamna mentioned, right back there's an issue. Even in the middle, if Pedri and Frankie de Jong get injured, you say it's Casado and Bernard. These people have not proven to show that. I mean, they can. You can withstand a whole season. So for me, it's like a whole lot of issues that is now rearing its head for people to see that, you know, Barca has a problem if they are not careful. I mean, Madrid will just run out of the league, or in the Champions League, they may not be able to, I mean, do anything for themselves. Yeah.
All right, West, wrap it up for me. You've always had your opinion with Hansi Flick as far as his second season is concerned, and you spoke highly about it even before the season started. We are beginning to see signs. Are you still sticking by that?
Coming into this game against Sevilla,
yeah,
I share my bet. I say Sevilla will share just to make things clear.
And I say
share bet.
Evidence or one. Enough phone is in the But then to your question, see Hansi Flick, he check like just Amorim, three back. Nah. So if you feel like highline now, but as for me, my prediction I'm trying to say BC Uncle Sonombo. You know.
So for you, this is what you've envisaged, and this is what clearly you see happening.
Hansi Flick seems to be like someone to me pressure and stress from Bayern Munich after that triple, or was it? Treble, and then next season flop.
Yeah,
Bundesliga flop. So Charlie.
Anyways, guys, we don't have much time. Many thanks for doing this with me. Clearly, the international break couldn't have come at a better time. For the likes of Barcelona, who have lost 2 games on the bounce, for the likes of Liverpool, who have now lost 3 games in a row. Perfect time for some perfect respite. Thank you, Kwabna. Thank you, West. Thank you, Nabila, for doing this with me. As always, guys, don't forget to go on our YouTube channel, VAR Room on Westman Studios. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend. As always, we'll be here to serve you what you want. My name, as always, is Elikem, and this is the VAR Room on Westman Studio. Take care and be good.